What's up, guys? It's Frazy here. Welcome back to some more TeamFight Manager 2, where we try to lead Team Parents Basement to greatness. Today, we're going to be up against Pulsar Invaders in round 2. Let's get it popping. So, they've played 3 games. That means their last game went the full set. Whistle, Pathra, Interface, Jazzy, and Admiral Bulldog was their team. They mostly played Gunner, Cavalry, Lancer, and Monk. And then they banned Swordsman, Pyroness, and Gunner. If they weren't, they were banning Gunner a lot. So let's get it poppin'. Alois, Yo, Dupreeh, Waldy, Zhao. That's our team, guys, here. PB. Let's get it poppin'. Parents Basement, Pulsar Invaders. Ban phase. So we get the first ban. I think I just get rid of Archer. We don't want an Archer. They're going to get rid of Gunner. Get rid of Gambler. Get rid of Monk. We're going to steal Blader first. We're going to get Pyromancer and then Swordsman. So we need to not group up as much. Let's go Cavalry. Then we should probably get a Mage. Sniper. Pythoness, Ice Mage. We're gonna go Fighter, Vampire. I'm gonna try that. Or do you want to try it like that? I'm gonna try it like that. There you go. Up top. I've been liking that. How many stuns do they got? They really don't got much stuns. 2 magic resist. You know, 80. I'm gonna try that. Don't know how much damage we're gonna do. Just gonna HP there. Let's go, boys. We're gonna be on the bottom. They're gonna be on the top. They have Whistle, Pathra, Interface, Jazzy, and Admiral Bulldog. We have Alois, Yo, Dupreeh, Waldy, and Zhao. First little skirmish going to happen down the middle as Pathra is going to get a gank on Dupreeh. He's going to have to back off the lane really quick down the middle lane. Alois up at the top, taking a decent amount of damage from Whistle. Yo in his own jungle. Jazzy's going to get away on 1 HP here. Yo, ooh, almost gets him. Yo pushed up. They both run 1 HP. They're going to have to back off. Dupreeh get a nice little bit of HP. Nice little bit down the bottom. Alois gets the first kill of the game onto Whistle in the top lane, giving the kill and the gold advantage to us. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Waldy and Jazzy. Waldy versus Jazzy in the bottom. Zhao also in there in the mix for us. Yo, just jungling beautifully. Waldy needs to back off here on 1 HP for us in the bottom lane. And they do so, as allowing them to push into our tower a bit here. Jazzy's going to fight Yo in the jungle. He's going to have to back off the Pathra. Zhao's going to go try to help. And then Yo's going to back off. Serpent, first Serpent is up. Waldy's fighting the Admiral Bulldog in the bottom. Alois, looks like Serpent's going to be a fight here. And Interface takes a lot of his HP. Waldy is going to go down first. Dupreeh is going to have to back off here as it's a 3-on-1. The team fight was not very good for us in this one. Interface going to take a lot of damage. Yo, on 10 HP, going to have to get out of there. He does get taken out. Zhao's going to be the last one left up there for Parents' Basement. As the first Serpent is going to look like it's going to go Pulsar Invaders' way. I've seen this many times. 5 kills to 1. They have 5 kills on Pulsar. We have 1 on Parents' Basement. Baldy defending that bottom lane with his life against a Lancer. Looks like a gank was going to attempt there from Yo down the mid lane on the Interface, but it did not work out as Interface backed up at the right time. Yo's going to then go back and try to get his ult. Alois backed off in the top lane from that Pyromancer. He did get a kill on them early, but doesn't have one now. The fight goes down in the mid here between Yo, Dupreeh, and Zhao, and then Panther, Interface, and Yazzie. Alois doing great in the top lane. Dupreeh's going to have to back off here. He's going to get stunned. Takes almost all of his HP. They're both going to have to back off, meaning they're going to have that advantage on the Morguard. Alois going to come in to fight the Moral Bulldog with Waldy. They have 5 on this Bulldog. It looks like it's going to be a fight here. Whistle Slane's Yo. Looks like we lost a soldier there. It's not going to be a take for Morguard for them as they are going to fight this. Team fight still going on. Waldy's going to get caught a little out of position to Yazzie here, and it is going to be almost his death. It does not happen though. Whistle going to get caught out of position and get taken out here. 3 of them on the Morguard. Another gets taken out. 2 down, 4. 3 down here. Parents' Basement gets 3 kills here and a 4th onto Admiral Bulldog. Interface makes it back. We are going to try to take this Morguard here. Here we have the DiMaggio. Parents' Basement does 3/4 of the Morguard. Looks like the first Morguard is going to go to Parents' Basement. A minute 30 of buff minions. Another Serpent going to be taken by Pulsar Invaders here as we are going to back off for extra XP. HP, not XP. Everybody pretty much has their first item now. Teamfight goes down. Admirable Bulldog gets caught out. Interface yet again is also going to get caught out here. Mid tower goes down for Pulsar Invaders. Parents' Basement doing some work here. Bottom tower is actually going to get eaten here a little bit. Yazzie's going to get caught out of position on a 5-on-1 for the Morguard buff. Beautifully done by Parents' Basement here. Pathra down the middle for them. We're going to take bottom tower from Pulsar. Waldy almost no HP left for our man. Waldy needs to back off for us. Zhao going to push into their Whistle. Pathra also in the mix for them. Everybody's backed off here, starting to buy their second items. They do have more items on their side, but we do have the gold lead. Another Morguard does pop onto the map. 7 minutes, 39 seconds left. Nobody's taken anything here yet. Zhao gets slain by Jazzy, and Pathra slays Yo, meaning it's going to be up. They are going to be up here. Waldy is going to get caught out here. So Zhao, Alois here. Jazzy's going to take a lot of damage. We are down 3-on-5 there. Another Morguard here. It's not going to be enough for us. So Alois is going to take a lot of damage. We have dodged that stuff perfectly here from Whistle. Interface on almost no HP. Does get taken out here. 1 down for them. They do not get the Morguard. And they are going to back off towards their base. 5-on-3 right now. 4 seconds for Jazzy to come back. We would like to get another kill here. Whistle's going to get caught out and eaten. Meaning we are going to have a man advantage here almost no matter what, as long as we keep... unless Alois gets caught out of position here. Alois is going to get caught out. He's still up. You got to go back, brother. We have 4 on the Morguard. Interface is going to be up there. We're not going to fight. We're going to fight for it. Interface. Red team slays the Morguard. Pulsar Invaders does get the Morguard on this side as they come in and get it at the last second. Another steal, another game for us. I think we need to change the tactics for that, boys, because we have lost too many more guards because fighting for objective. We're going to lose a tower in top lane. Waldy going to be pushing through their jungle. A little out of lane. We're actually going to get a Serpent here. First Serpent. 3 on... Oh, Jazzy! Jazzy gets eaten by Yo. Yo's going to run through the fire. Take half his health, and Marble Dog going to face a fighter here in Alois. Alois is going to destroy him from us. He's going to have to back off and heal. Pathra is going to kind of do a lot of damage to our Waldy. Now we're going to have a little fight for mid tower here. They've actually been doing great defending this Morguard. Yo's going to have to back off. He's on so little HP. He's slowed by the Ace Mage. Back off. Yo! No, Yo does get slain by Pathra. Dupreeh is weak as well. Zhao's going to have to fight here. Waldy is all the way out of position in the top lane facing a 2v1. He's doing well, though. He's doing well. Marble Bulldog going to actually get a little caught out of position here. So is Interface. Pathra comes back. It's going to be a team fight. Alois, everybody's here. Everybody's in. To face this Morguard, they're actually going to go start taking the Morguard here. We're going to poke some bears. Whistle Slane's Dupreeh. And it looks like they're going to have an advantage in this team fight for this Morguard. And it looks like they're actually going to take this Morguard from us. We're going to fight for it, though. It's going to heal. It's going to heal. It's going to heal a lot. We're still there. Red team slays the Morguard. Pulsar Invaders does get another Morguard here and a 1v5. 2 of our people are now back up as Yo and Dupreeh come back. And they also slay another Serpent, meaning they are up 3 Serpents to 1 and 2 Morguards to 1. We have the towers here, but this would be a push from them nonetheless, right into our base. As the Morguard buff is too strong to end this game. Pulsar Invaders takes game number 1 from Parents' Basement. MVP was Admiral Bulldog on the Pythoness and the support, doing 26,000 healing. We're going to choose the blue side here. We're going to run the same side. We need to win the next 2 games, boys. And we are going to get rid Pyromancer. And Pythoness. We get first pick. We're actually going to pick Monk here. Answer Gunner. We're going to go Executioner. We're going to go Dual Blader. I'm going to go Knight. And then we need damage. We need hella damage. Or do we just go Berserker? We're gonna go Ninja. They got 3 weak squishies. I think that's more appropriate. Let's try that. I'm not for sure if this is the way. We're gonna make it the way. I think we're just gonna go personal. We're gonna go HP, defense, defense, AD, HP defense, HP defense, the player decide, AD, we're gonna go HP, defense, defense, and then I'm gonna go defense first, and then HP. I don't know if we need... We're going to try that. Screw it. Screw it! We're going to actually be on the bottom this time on the blue squad for Parents Basement. They're going to be on the top. Running the same squads for both sides. We have Alois, Yo, Dupreeh, Waldy, and Zhao. They have Whistle, Paethra, Interface, Jazzy, and Admiral Bulldog. Dupreeh down the middle actually going to take a lot of damage from Interface of the Gunner on their squad. Waldy and Zhao on the bottom. Waldy's going to actually just get eaten because he pushed too far up in a 3v1. It's the problem with running a ninja. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad here in a second as we start to get everything going. Whistle's having a little trouble killing Alois. That's fine. He's a knight. Waldy here. Gonna push Jazzy back into their base. From our side, Dupreeh is actually going to defend the middle tower here as Interface gets a little frisky with that tower. They are pushing bottom hard in a 3v1 here. Like hard. Yo needs to go help. Waldy's going to come help. It's not going to be good enough here. Yeah, it's that skill. He likes to use that skill and just die. As Waldy feeds yet again 2 times in the bottom lane. Dupreeh down the middle here. First Serpent, Zhao, Waldy, Dupreeh all at the Serpent. Jazzy's going to be here as well. It's not going to work out for Waldy as he is going to get slain. Just not doing enough here. He's fed 3 times. First Serpent is going to go to Pulsar Invaders here. Not looking good at all for Parents Basement. It looks like this team comp is just trash. Or is it the players? Do you never pick Ninja again? Unless he does more work here. You need 3 more kills here, brother. Early game has been trash. I figured early game would be where you would... Maybe I need to put him in jungle. But Yo, in the bottom, Zhao is going to fight Paethra here in the bottom. They're just going to push 3 back yet again. The Ninja's going to get caught out and pretty much slain. Back off. Yo here is going to be pushing his jungle. Farming. Living the life. In a farm simulation. Yo versus Myral in the jungle. Jazzy's actually going to slay Waldy here again. 4 deaths now. Only person to die from Parents Basement. Only person for Pulsar to kill. We actually do have a kill from the Executioner here. He's going to get 2-on-1 here in the middle. He's going to actually get slain as well now. Admiral Bulldog slays Yo. More kills. 6 kills for Pulsar here. Is not looking too good. Alois here getting teamed upon. Maybe late game's going to work really well for us because they have so many squishies. They're building so much armor. AD right now. Waldy slays Interface for us. Paethra is also going to get taken down here. Dupreeh slays Paethra. Jazzy's going to be doing a lot of DiMaggio from afar here as he is an archer on their team for Jazzy. Morgard looking like it's actually going our way. 5 on it. Whistle coming in from the top lane, it looks like. They're going to actually have 2 push. I don't believe I changed from the fight. Blue team slays the Morgard. We do get the Morgard buff here. I did not change that tactic of fight for the Morgard instead of fight for them. We need to start fighting for them. The Serpent is down there. I mean, that has actually lost them a lot too. Waldy gets slain yet again. 1 in 5. It may not be your fault, Waldy. It may be our fault. That may not be your character. Dupreeh Zhao slays Whistle. May not have the ego for it. Jazzy gonna get caught out of position here in a 5v1. Great for us. Dupreeh actually slays that. He is now 3-1 down our mid lane. Great stuff from him. He is slain. Also, the Monk is 1 in 3. Great stuff from them as well. Yo, 0 and 2. 0, 0 and 4 for our Knight, as expected. I would expect nonetheless. But they're surviving, which is beautiful. Dupreeh slays Whistle. Alois finally dies, as we talk about him doing such a great job. 1 item for us. They're at their 2nd item. They are building heavy on attack speed and AD. Oh, maybe 280. Alrighty, another team fight going down for this Morguard. Zhao's going to be left alone here for some reason. I don't know the thought process behind leaving him alone. Whistle. Waldy's almost going to get slain here. They need a team fight around the Alois. It's not happening. Paethra is going to get caught out of position and get slain from the execute on Waldy here. They need to go back and heal. If you play this game, it's not going to be good on you. Morguard's still alive here. They're going to have 4 on it. Aloy is going to be alone. Team fight is going to go down. They're going to get pulled out of position. As interface goes down from Dupreeh. Dupreeh doing his magic wonders. The Waldy actually does get another kill for 2 and 5 here. We are going to be 5 on 3 here for this Morguard. Yo slays Admirable Bulldog because Dupreeh pulls him in. Paethra is going to get caught out of position. Waldy is going to execute him. Doing a wonderful job here late game for these executes and these assists. We're going to have 5 on this Morguard and be slaying a tower right now for minions, which is going to be beautiful before the Morguard buff. This would be our 2nd Morguard, boys, if we could actually get this. Beautifully done, boys. Waldy is going to try to eat Whistle right away. He does. It looks like we're going to try to push in a little bit and take out these towers. We do get another slay. Yo slays Admirable Bulldog. Interface is going to get even eaten in his own base. And it looks like this game is going to be over, making it 1-1. For Parents Basement versus Pulsar Invaders. Dupreeh is the MVP, and as expected, with being 5-1 and 5. And run with the same squad. Beautiful job, boys. Beautiful job, boys. We're gonna do a better pick and ban for you this time. We are gonna get rid of the Pyromancer. We don't want that. They're gonna get rid of Executioner as expected. Gambler. We're going to first pick Archer. Archer Monk. Yangshi. Knight. Cavalry Gunner. Do we go Fighter? And then... do we do Hammer? I think we're gonna do Hammer. Screw it. You're gonna go top lane. You're gonna go mid. We're gonna do it that way. It's a lot of stun. I hope it works in our favor. It may or may not. Do they have a lot of stun? They have stun there, root there. Is that how we want to play it? I think. Let's try it, boys. I'm going to try to force fight here. And... fight priority. Alright, we are on the bottom for the blue side for Parents Basement. They're on the top, the red side for Pulsar Invaders. Game starts. Great pick for them down the middle, I guess. As that interface can run down our Dupreeh on the jungle there. Yo comes in to help down the middle to try to get interface. Admirable Bulldog and Jazzy on the Vampire and the Monk in the bottom lane for them. They are not going to do so well of a job as Waldy gets the first slay actually on the Jazzy and the Vampire. Alois is going to be a hammer in the top versus a dual blader for them on Whistle. Pathra is going to jungle with Gunner. We are going to jungle with Yangshi on Yo. Our bottom lane's going to have to back off here. Waldy and Sao to regain and actually get an item advantage as we go back out. Aloy is going to knock Whistle up, do a lot of work here, knock him back, and actually gain an advantage here in level. Beautifully done. And everybody's got a little bit of a gold advantage for Parents Basement. And Marble Bulldog gets stunned, out of position, and slain by Waldy. Waldy is now 2 kills up, showing his prowess with 686 gold lead. Alois is actually going to get caught out of position here. Does he get away? He does get away, actually. Wonderful fight here for Serpent. Gonna actually, looks like it's gonna go nobody's way. First slay goes by Waldy. It's gonna go Parents Basement. Dual takedown from Waldy here. Yo, Waldy and Dupreeh holding down the Serpent. Yazzy's gonna go down by Dupreeh, and Waldy's gonna slay Admirable Bulldog for them, and we are gonna have the first Serpent for us. They're gonna actually re-up on items and health here. Hopefully we go down and heal before this Morgard comes back. Waldy's gonna be fighting for this lane. Alois is fully healed up and back fighting for this top lane with a gold and a level lead. Middle tower gets destroyed for us, and our bottom tower is actually about to get destroyed too. Waldy slays Admirable Bulldog yet again. 6-0 for our fighter in the bottom lane. Wonderfully done, if I can say so from him. 3v1 in the mid lane on Interface. Interface goes down to Yo, from Yo. Jazzy's going to also be there, but not going to do much for them. Zhao right here. Bulldog in the middle for them. Morgard has spawned here. 1v1 in the middle already from the 2 supports. It looks like we're going to be first on here. Is it going to be enough? 5v1. 3v1. The split push might be wonderful for them, as Alois has to back off. We have one of them backing off as well here. Alois is actually going to get away. No, he's going to get slain here. And we're going to be down 1. 18 seconds for our hammer. They're going to be 5 on now. We're going to be trying to poke the bear here. Not going to work as Dupreeh gets caught out and slain from Pathra. Dual takedown, meaning Alois comes back in a bad position. Waldy here, also in a bad position. Hammer is going to knock him away. Waldy here, back in the mix. He has not died yet. We're going to actually fight here in the middle. Whistle is going to get slain here for them, meaning we are actually going to be evened out here. Dupreeh in the perfect position to swing a lot of damage here. Is it enough? It is enough to slay. Alois slays a Admirable Bulldog. Waldy here on the Pathra gets stunned and ulted. Another kill here for the archer for us. Dupreeh. 3v2. Oh, and now it's not so much a 3v2, it's a 4v3. As we get the slay here on 2 of them. Dupreeh slays their Jazzy. We get a tower up top here. Morgard is still alive. Nobody has killed the Morgard with 6 minutes left in this game. Yo is the first on. It is a 5v3. He is the only person at this Morgard, though. Never mind. The rest of the squad comes out of nowhere. Yo almost dies here, but it's good enough for the whole team. Dupreeh slains Whistle. What's going on? Is it going to be enough? Alois slains Admirable Bulldog. And it's going to be a 5-on-2 here, and we're going to slay their tower. Knock them away. Pathra goes down here. We're going to actually go fight for this Morgard yet again. 2 of our tanks, 5v3. A few of our guys went back to go heal. Jazzy's going to get caught out yet again, and he's going to die quickly. Whistle caught out of position, going to die quickly almost yet again. They're going to play in a 3v5, 4v5. Marble Bulldog's going to get eaten for them, and it's going to be a 5v3. Parents Basement holding off for this Morgard wonderfully. Whistle goes down, and now it's a 5v3 still for Parents Basement as we fight for this Morgard. This game has went 8 minutes for no Morgard kill. Red team's turn has been destroyed. And Jazzy goes down. Waldy gets another kill. Aloy slams interface. Dupreeh slays Pathra. Whole team devastation here. Admirable Bulldog and Whistle last alive for Pulsar Invaders. Is it enough to try to kill for 5? They're going to get caught out here. Stunned. Knocked in the air. Dead. For Admirable Bulldog, Whistle's last alive in a 5v1. He is going to have to back off here. And the first Morguard may or may not go to us. They have 3. 3 coming back. We're going to have to fight here. We're going to have to fight here. First Morguard. First Morguard goes to Parents' Basement. As we have worked 27 kills to 4 here, I think this should be the finish of the game as the first Morguard is going to go our way. And we have a minute and a half of great team fights ahead of us. As Parents' Basement takes game number 3, winning the match versus Pulsar Invaders. Now we have to wait for it to load. Beautifully done from Parents' Basement. That's 2 games in a row that they have just smashed. And you can't ask for any better from a young team that don't know really what they're doing. Played that Morguard wonderfully. Fought for it. That was fight after fight after fight for that Morguard. Like, there's no better to be asked. And then, you know, to keep knocking them out and keep that lead going and, you know, keep fighting beautifully for it and then finally getting it and winning the game right after. Shows Morguard's worth fighting for. Okay, let's check the news. Never surrender. Parents' Basement pulls off epic reverse against Pulsar Invaders. They never gave up. Parents' Basement dropped the opening set to Pulsar Invaders and stood on the edge of elimination, but summoned incredible focus to reel off consecutive sets in a dramatic turnaround. Final score 2-1. Unshakable and mental fortitude proved the difference when defeat seems certain. Set number 1. Parents' Basement 16 kills, Pulsar Invader 13. A dramatic comeback for the ages, trailing heavily in kills with defeat looking certain. They strung together crucial fight wins from mid-game onward to completely reverse the flow. Admirable Bulldog's one-man show laid the foundation for the turnaround. Never give up. MVP, Admirable Bulldog on Pythonist with 1 kill, 2 deaths, and 7 assists. Set 2. Parents' Basement 16 kills, Pulsar Invader 11. PB Dupreeh was on another level today. 5 kills, 1 death, and 5 assists. The numbers speak for themselves. Seizing control with aggressive plays from the start. They elevated the team's fighting power in every mid to late game engagement, showcasing an overwhelming presence. MVP, PB Dupreeh. You already know his stats. Set 3. Parents' Basement 28 to Pulsar Invaders 4. It was one-sided from start to finish. After building an overwhelming lead in lane phase, they left no openings in mid-game fights, completely locking down the match. There was not even a threat of hope for a comeback. PB Waldy, 10 kills, 0 deaths, and 13 assists. He did a masterclass. Team power rankings. Number 1 is Kinetic Surge. Number 2 is Phantom Warlords, and 3 is Oracle Lions. We are currently in... I missed 68th region power. We are in 4th. Alrighty, guys, if you have enjoyed this episode of TeamFight Manager 2, please hit that like button, that subscribe button, and the notification bell so that you can see the next episode. Next time, we will be facing Rogue Exiles. See you there.